think about the last time a song just popped up and completely changed your day.
Hmm.
It wasn't just noise, right? It was this jolt of energy or maybe a lyric that just clicked with a feeling you couldn't quite name.
Exactly.
We're talking about the incredible power of pop music, how it shapes who you are and how you connect with everyone around you.
It's so much more than a commercial product. I mean, pop music, which is short for popular music, of course, really came into its own in the middle of the 20th century.
Right, in Western countries
Yeah.
mostly.
It was this hybrid. It sort of blended the energy of rock and roll, a little bit of the structure of jazz, and the simplicity of folk. The whole point was to appeal to, well, the biggest audience possible.
And technology was the rocket fuel, wasn't it?
Mm.
It let sound travel faster and farther than ever.
Oh, absolutely.
You look back at the beginning, and the radio meant a single song could just leap across the country, even the world, in an instant. Think about someone like Elvis or the Beatles. They weren't just making hits,
No, not at all.
they were changing everything. Fashion, attitudes, what it even meant to be young.
And what's fascinating is watching how that technology keeps evolving. We went from physical things like vinyl records or cassette tapes.
Things you had to actually go out and buy.
Exactly. To now, where it's all digital streaming. And that shift has cemented pop's place as the most popular style in the world. And it's all built on digital production now.
Mhm.
Producers use computers to engineer those catchy 4-beat patterns that get stuck in your head.
So let's unpack that a little. How do you, the listener, actually use music every day? We see that for young people, pop is a really important tool for, well, figuring out who you are.
That's a declaration.
Yeah, it's how you tell your friends and maybe even your family, this is me.
And that's its social function. The artists you listen to become an instant signal. It helps you find your tribe, They feel like you belong to a certain group.
And it can be like a mirror, too.
A mirror, that's a perfect way to put it. It reflects your own emotions back at you, especially when things are tough. It tells you you're not alone in feeling a certain way.
It gets really personal. By choosing a song, you're communicating your values without saying anything. If your playlist is all about empowerment, you're sending a message.
Mhm. And the rhythm, the lyrics, they can be a huge comfort if you're feeling lonely or misunderstood. It's like an emotional shorthand.
And that scales up, right, from just you in your room to these massive communities, fandoms.
Oh, fandoms are a huge part of this. Being a fan means you're part of this global support system. They even have their own names.
Like Swifties for Taylor Swift or the BTS Army.
Precisely. And these groups share news, they organize, they even work together to vote for their artists in award shows.
That collective action is so powerful. And you feel it most when you're in a stadium with thousands of other people all singing the exact same words.
That shared ritual, it's an identity builder. There's nothing else like it.
And that visual part is key. Which brings us to fashion, because pop music and fashion have been linked since, the very beginning.
Since the 1950s, absolutely. The outfits artists wear in music videos, on stage, it's all carefully designed to create an image that fans want to copy.
And this isn't just about looking cool. There's a real economic impact here.
A huge one.
When a famous singer wears a specific type of shoe, sales for that shoe can just explode.
They often see a massive increase, and that connection gives teenagers a safe way to experiment with their own look as they're figuring things out.
So fashion becomes a kind of code. Certain clothes become symbols for whole genres of music.
Definitely. Think about punk rock or hip-hop or the look of 80s synth-pop. Designers know this, so they team up with musicians to launch new brands aimed right at younger generations.
And it can be something so simple. A hat or a pair of glasses. If a big celebrity wears it, it becomes iconic.
It does, and looking like your favorite pop star is a very clear way to show your loyalty to the music and the culture around it.
So let's shift gears and talk about how technology has just completely changed how we even find music.
This might be the single biggest change from previous generations.
I mean, in the past, you had to wait for a DJ on the radio to play a song or go buy a whole album.
Right, a very limited choice.
Yeah.
Now, streaming platforms give you instant access to millions and millions of tracks with one click. This is a staggering amount of music.
And behind that click, there's some serious engineering at work. Algorithms.
Mm-hmm. Sophisticated computer systems that are analyzing your listening habits.
So they see what you skip, what you play on repeat.
Exactly. And based on those patterns, they suggest new artists they think you'll like. The system is designed to predict your taste and keep you listening.
And then there's social media, which just turns everything on its head. A song can go viral because of a short dance video or some creative challenge.
It's a total game changer. Discovery isn't top-down anymore. It's driven by users.
The whole experience of listening has changed, too. It's so personal now. High-quality headphones create this private little world you can step into anywhere.
A sonic bubble, yeah. And the digital age has made music so accessible to everyone, no matter where you live.
Which has had this incredible global effect. Pop music isn't just dominated by the US and the UK anymore.
Not at all. Now we see songs from South Korea, from Spain and Brazil, topping the charts all over the world.
Sung in their own languages, too.
Often, yes. And international collaborations are just normal now. Artists are mixing languages and rhythms. Pop music is kind of becoming this universal language.
It really is. It teaches you about other cultures without you even realizing you're learning.
So let's get into the science of it. Why does this stuff affect our brains so much?
Yeah, what's happening in our heads?
Well, let's start with the lyrics. Pop songs usually deal with these big universal themes, right? Love, heartbreak, friendship, growing up.
Things everyone goes through.
Exactly.
Oh.
Songwriters share their own stories, and that helps listeners feel understood, less alone.
And that's so important when you're a teenager. You're trying to figure out all these new, complicated feelings, and sometimes a song just gives you the words you were looking for.
It gives you the language, yes. And analyzing those lyrics, the poetry in them, is a great way to get better at understanding storytelling.
Then there's the rhythm. You called it the heartbeat of the song.
It really is. Most pop songs use a standard 4-beat pattern. It's predictable, it's steady, it's designed to be easy to follow, to clap to dance to.
And you don't just hear it. You can actually feel it.
You do. A strong bass line literally vibrates through your chest if the music is loud enough. Rhythm can create excitement or tension all on its own, without any words at all.
That's why so many people start learning an instrument by just mastering a basic beat.
And this all connects directly to our brains. Pop music can change your mood instantly because it triggers a chemical response.
Like what?
Well, when you hear a song you love, your brain releases dopamine, which is the chemical that makes you feel good.
The reward chemical.
That's the one. Fast songs give you energy. Slower songs can help you relax and focus on something like homework. People are basically using playlists as tools to manage their emotions.
So let's pull back the curtain on the business side of all this. Because this isn't just art, it's a massive industry.
It's a colossal global business. We're talking billions and billions of dollars in revenue every year.
Wow.
And that starts with investment. Record labels spend huge amounts of money to find new talent and turn them into stars. That means marketing teams working to get their faces on billboards and in digital ads everywhere you look.
But the way artists make money has changed, right? It's not really from selling albums anymore.
Not primarily, no. For major artists, the real income comes from concert tickets and selling merchandise. That's why these huge world tours are so essential for them.
And it takes a whole army of people to make that happen.
Hundreds of professionals, producers, lawyers, managers, accountants. An incredible amount of work goes into making a single album and organizing a world tour. It's an art form, but it runs on very strict financial rules.
Which brings us back to the live shows. Going to a concert is a totally different experience.
Oh, it can't be replicated.
The loudspeakers, the lights, the dancing, and just the energy from the crowd is this incredibly powerful feeling.
It is. It's how artists connect directly with their fans and share those messages of hope and belonging in the most powerful way possible.
So looking forward, what's next for pop?
Technology, for sure. We're already seeing artificial intelligence used to help write songs, and virtual reality is becoming a new kind of concert venue.
So artists performing as avatars in video games.
It's already happening. Some of the biggest pop stars in the world are doing it, reaching millions of people who might never go to a real stadium.
But here's the final thought on all this. While the technology is always going to change, the basic reason we love music, that need to connect with other people and express who we are, that's never going to go away.
No, it won't.
Pop music is going to be a huge part of our culture for a long, long time.
At the end of the day, pop music is a global business and a universal language that shapes who we are and how we connect.
Keep listening, keep exploring, and keep dancing. Good luck with your studies.